Check. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. So this video is going to be about the law of correspondence. So I'm making 7 videos touching on the 7 hermetic principles. All right. Better known today as the universal laws. So these 7 laws, or the 7 hermetic principles, which are the principle of mentalism, the principle of vibration, the principle of gender, the principle of polarity, the principle of rhythm, the principle of correspondence, and the principle of cause and effect. These are the 7 principles that govern over our reality. Hence why they call it universal laws. Not only does these laws govern over people, but everything that is brought into creation in the universe. So the animals, the trees, the flowers, the buildings, our relationships, our circumstances, everything here in this reality is operating in accordance with these 7 hermetic principles, or these universal laws. So the law of correspondence. They say, so these 7 hermetic principles, they say God created the world in 7 days, right? And these 7 hermetic principles correspond with all that shit. Those 7 days correspond to the 7 days of the week, right? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which correspond with 7 planets: the sun, the moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, Saturn, which correspond with our 7 primary chakras: crown chakra, third eye, throat chakra, heart chakra, solar plexus, sacral chakra, root chakra, right? So the law of correspondence says, as above, so below. As within, so without. This is how astrologers are able to study the planets. They're able to study the planetary energy and tell us about how our day is set to go in our own individual life. Because here's the relationship with the macrocosm and the microcosm. As above, so below. For example, if we look at this tree, and as we see with the tree and the branches shooting up in the sky, as you know, then underneath the ground, it is doing the same thing with the roots shooting down into the earth in the same fashion. One is reaching out to the heavens and the stars, while the other end, the other side of the coin, it corresponds as above, so below, right? And this is how reality is structured here. This is why your physical reality is only a projection or a reflection of your inner reality. It's why your dreams seem to be so intertwined with your actual daily life. As within, so without. As above, so below. And as below, so above. The law of correspondence. This is why, now when we're dealing with manifestation, you want to manifest something. This is why they tell you to program it in the subconscious mind. And the subconscious will then, in return, produce it as a physical experience. It produces the physical equivalent to what is in your mental world. The mental and the physical. They correspond with each other like that. So in magic, whenever we go to manifest something, this is why you go directly to tapping into your mental world and into your emotional world, right? The power of your emotion, right? Your emotion is energy in motion, literally. Emotion is the power that attracts. As above, so below. If you mad and you super angry and pissed off, then usually what happens is leads to some sort of an event that's going to be a product of that anger and frustration and shit, right? Might be a fight, an argument, an accident. You know what I'm saying? Something that corresponds with that. As above, so below. As within, so without. This is the law of correspondence. So while you're on the journey of trying to bring about whatever it is that you want in your life, know that everything is going to correspond to the other. If you want it in your life, start seeing it clearly in your mind. Start feeling it vividly with your emotion. So yeah, I think I kind of course, you can read like an entire fucking encyclopedia just dealing with the law of correspondence itself, right? But simply put, as above, so below. As within, so without. All right, and I'm out.